that ride. Iron Man 3 is the story of Tony Stark, otherwise known as Iron Man, as he has to confront one of his deadliest villains yet, the Mandarin. So the first thing about this film is it has great acting.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. He has the character very well done. He is just perfect for the role. The story is good. It's a good story.
I really would say.
I wouldn't say it's really good, but I'd say it's a pretty good story of Tony Stark losing everything and having to come back as Iron Man. One thing that this film finally got right, and it had an amazing final battle. One thing that Iron Man films have never been very good at is having a very good final battle. And the first one, they sort of complained about the final battle lasting about 10 minutes. The second one lasted about 10 seconds. The third one really makes a difference here.
Yeah.
It keeps you in, it's intense, it's fun, it's just what we were wanting.
Yeah, it's really good. And I'm not a big fan of battles, and you know, I would say it was good. It was might hold even my attention.
Yeah. The destruction of Tony's house, which you've seen in the trailer, was actually extremely intense. It was done very well. It was like boom, boom, stuff happening everywhere.
I think they showed too much of that in the trailer, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess they had. I mean, I knew Iron Man was going to run out and shoot a helicopter.
Yeah. But it was well done.
And the film's also pretty funny.
Very funny.
The characters, all the characters. I will go into detail some other stuff which is related to this, but that's later. Right now, we're just talking about why this film is pretty good.
I really wouldn't. I wasn't expecting this film to be funny at all. Really. I was expecting it to be boring and dull, but it was really funny actually. Really fun lines.
Tony actually suffers from the events of the Avengers.
Yeah.
He's like wondering, like he's just questioning stuff because he's seen things. Also, I feel like it relies too much on the comedy. I mean, certain bits, they just feel unnecessary. It's just like, okay, I think the audience might be getting a bit bored here. Comedy scene!
Well, I can't disagree with that actually. I think all the comedy, most of the comedy well placed well. A few kind of...
If you've seen our reviews, then you will know that this will be coming from me, being a big Iron Man fan and everything. And that is, they completely destroyed the Mandarin. Just saying that point blank.
Before we start, I completely agree with this, but I don't actually care. A lot of it, to be honest, but
I'm not going to go into detail about what they've done. If you know Iron Man from the comics or just the original story of the Mandarin or what the Mandarin is basically, then you will be disappointed by this. I was personally looking for something really good, but they completely ruined the character. It's not faithful to the source at all. But since Calum hasn't read it, he enjoyed the twist. He found it pretty good, and that's what. It's a little controversial.
This film is, I think, aimed at some kind of fans, but I think you're saying like people don't necessarily know the story that well, so haven't read the comics and stuff like me.
I think it was more added for a twist, but it didn't work for fans. It worked for you guys, but for people like me, it was just like, oh my god, what have we done here? Yeah. After all this, because of this, the whole Mandarin thing, I'm sorry, but I'm having to rate this a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay. Surprising. I was expecting to absolutely hate this film, okay? I hate superheroes, I hate comic books, I hate comic book violence, I hate stuff like that. And there's like, oh, it's gonna be boring, or it's gonna hate this, but actually it's funny, a good story, it's not too comic booky, kind of geeky, you know. You know what I mean? But and I wasn't expecting to do this, but I'm gonna rate Iron Man 3 4.5 out of 5. Wow.
I didn't expect that coming.
I wasn't expecting. Yeah.
This was one of the most anticipated films this year. So, what was your most anticipated superhero film for this year? Calum, what was yours? Right, and mine is Man of Steel. As always, remember to subscribe to us, and if you'd like us to react, email us at worstfilms1@gmail.com. Tonio!